Hi everyone, my mom on a budget here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be stuffing our sinking funds. Finally guys, after almost like 6 months, we are going to give our sinking funds some love. I have been using my sinking funds from time to time this past months, so most of them are either depleted or have a minimal amount in them. So you know guys, when I started the cash envelope system, I used to feel bad whenever I have to take money from our sinking funds. But this year, I realized that it is okay to use your sinking funds because in the first place, sinking funds are there for your future expenses or specific upcoming expenses. So that is why we have our sinking funds. And also guys, it is okay if there are times that you can't stop them because we have other priorities, and as long as we can pay our bills on time, then that is completely fine. Stop your sinking funds whenever you can, and if you can't, then that is completely fine. Okay, so let's go ahead guys and take our cash and count how much we have saved for the past 5 or 6 months. Okay, so we have here 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 500, 4,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 5,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 6,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 7,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. So we have 7,800 so far. 50, 950, 8,050, 150. So we are going to be stuffing a total of 8,150 pesos into our sinking funds. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our cushion binder. Okay, so the first one that we have is month ahead, and month ahead will get 200 pesos. So let's get 1, 2, and then let's color this icon. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 pesos in our month ahead. So we are trying to start over with our month ahead. Okay, month ahead is done. Next up is credit card buffer. This will get 200 pesos as well. So let's get 1, 200, and let's mark one of this icon. Okay, so for our credit card buffer, we now have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 500, 600, 700, 800. So we now have 7,800 pesos in our credit card buffer. And then next up is rainy day fund, and this will get 100 pesos. So let's get 100 and color one icon. And rainy day fund now has 100. Okay, so we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300. So we now have 1,300 pesos in our rainy day fund. So aside from this guys, I am also saving a rainy day funds in my saving challenges. So that's it for our cushion binder. Next up is our annual binder. Okay, so we have our annual binder, and the first one that we have is insurance, and insurance will get 3,000 pesos. So let's get 1, 2, 3. So insurance now has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 5,000. So we now have 5,000 pesos in insurance. My insurance is a quarterly payment, but I like to save for the entire year. And we are supposed to be saving for 2023. And that's about a total of 20,000 pesos. And my first premium guys is due on this coming February. So I don't know guys, because I only have 5,000 pesos saved so far in our insurance, and either add an extra from the saving challenges that I can complete this year or use our emergency fund to cover the rest. But, I am still grateful that I have this 5,000 pesos to, get me started with our insurance premium next year. So, yeah. So, that's it for insurance. And then SSS will get, next up is SSS. And this will get 500 pesos. So, let's get 500. And SSS now has 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200. So, we now have 1,200 pesos in SSS. Okay, so next up is back to school. And back to school will get 300 pesos. So, 1, 2, 3. So, we have 1, 2, 300 pesos in back to school. And I am starting over with back to school. So, this is either back to school or any school related expenses throughout the year. So, we now have 300 pesos in back to school. Next up is school service, and this will get 200 pesos. So 1, 2, and school service now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 pesos. So we now have 800 pesos in school service. Okay, so school service is done. And then we have tuition, and tuition will get 100 pesos. So we now have 200 now in tuition. Okay, so tuition is done. Next up is sports, and this will get 100 pesos. And my son, I think, wants to enroll in taekwondo. So sports now has 1,100, 200, 350, 70. So we now have 1,370 pesos in sports. This is for any like summer related activities that he wants, which like I mentioned, he is interested now in taekwondo. So I don't know, guys. Annual binder is done. Next up is family binder. Okay, so for family binder, we have birthday, and birthday will get 200 pesos. So let's add 1, 2, and birthday now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So we now have 700 pesos in birthday, and the next birthday that we have is March, which is my birth month, guys. So we now have 700 pesos in birthday. Next up is Christmas, and my Christmas envelope is super empty, guys, because I took out around 600 pesos. Yeah, 600 pesos in here to buy my son his Christmas gift. For now, we are putting 300 pesos. So we have 1, 2, 300 pesos. So we now have 300 pesos in Christmas. So are you guys already done with your Christmas shopping? I haven't started ours, well, except for my son's gift, because I was waiting for my husband's 13th month pay, which we have received last week. But we have decided to deposit his 13th month pay in our savings account as our cushion or vapor, which is something new for us, guys. Since we are expecting a side hustle bonus or commission later this week, we will use it for our, which we will use for our Christmas budget. And then his 13th month pay, like I mentioned, will be our cushion or buffer going into 2023. 2 years ago, guys, we wouldn't have thought of doing that, especially since it's the Christmas season and our mindset is to always, buy something new without caring how it would affect our budget. I think we have turned a new leaf. We are not depriving ourselves, guys. It's just that we have shifted our priorities, and also we have decided to give cash gifts again this time around, just because I have no time to go shopping, and also I know that the malls will be super jam-packed with people at this time, so I don't want to brave that. But guys, which do you prefer, giving money or the usual gifts like toys, clothes, and the like for Christmas? So let me know, guys, in the comment section below. And for us, guys, I think since the pandemic started, we have been giving money instead of the usual, Christmas gifts to my nephews, nieces, and yung mga inaanak or godchildren. And also, they are at an age where I don't know what to give them anymore. Unlike, when they were like 7 years old and, below, the best gift is always toys. But now, I don't know what to give them anymore. So, yeah. So, that's it for Christmas. And then, moving on, we have gifts. And this will get 200 pesos. So, 1, 2. And gifts now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, so gifts is done. Then family time will get 500 pesos. So we now have 550, 600 pesos in gifts, or rather family time. Okay, so next is for my husband, and he will get 200 pesos, and his envelope is super empty, guys. So now we have 200 pesos to start again. And then next up is my envelope, which is also super empty, and I will be getting 200 pesos as well. So we now have 200 pesos for my envelope. And then next up is for my son, and he will get 300 pesos. 1, 2, 3, and my son now has 1,100, 200, 300 pesos in his envelope, and we are also trying to build this up again. Okay, so my son's envelope is done. Next is free money, which is super empty as well, and this will get 100 pesos. Okay, and then we have giving, and giving will get 300 pesos. So let's add 1, 2, 3. Okay, so giving now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 650, 70. So we now have 670 pesos in giving. And that's it for giving. And then we have pay it forward. And pay it forward will get 100 pesos. So we now have 200 pesos in pay it forward, and we are going to build this up. And we will use this for our giveaway once I reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. So that's it for our family binder. Moving on, we have our long-term binder. Okay, so we have medical, and medical will get 300 pesos. 1, 2, 3. And medical now has 100, 200, 350, 450, 550, 600, which is correct. So we now have 600 pesos in medical. Okay, so medical is done. Next is miscellaneous, and miscellaneous will get 100 pesos. So now we have 200 pesos in miscellaneous. Okay. And then repairs and maintenance, which is empty, will get 100 pesos. So we now have 100 pesos in repairs and maintenance. Okay, next up is vacation, and vacation will get 100 pesos as well. Let's add 100. So vacation now has 100, 200, 300, 50, 450, 70. So we now have a total of 470 pesos in vacation. And then tech will get 100 pesos. Let's add 100, and tech now has 100, 250, 450, 550, 620. Oh no. 100, 200, 50, 350, 450, 520. So we have 520 pesos in tech. Okay, and the last one is household, which will get 100 pesos. 1. Okay, so I still have 100, 250 pesos in here. I don't know why. So, but household will get 100 pesos. So, we now have 100 pesos in household. Okay, so that's it for our long-term binder. Okay, so let me figure this out, guys. So, we have 50, 150, 100. We have 250 pesos. Okay, I don't know. But let me go ahead and put that in, let's see, in medical. So let's add 100 in medical. And then let's try to add and let's see, 100 pesos in giving. And then we still have 50 pesos, and let's put this in family time. Okay, and that's it, guys. This will probably be our last sinking fund cash tapping for this year. I am, grateful that before the year ends, I was able to, put something into our sinking funds. But we still have saving challenges and paycheck 2, and hopefully paycheck 3 cash tapping for the rest of December. So yeah, so if you reach this part of the video, guys, let me know by leaving this emoji and tapping the like button. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and spending your time with me. I really appreciate you guys, and always so grateful to each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing to help our family grow and join me in my journey to financial freedom. Keep safe, everyone. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Bye!